Hello and welcome to Everybody Loves Raiken, our 5th edition live play podcast that meets every Tuesday. We are currently missing one of the players, but I'm hopeful that they will show up by the time it's their turn. Luckily they're later in combat. Now then, as for last week, the players had a long conversation with a drow that surrendered to them after their fight against his patrol. They tried to convince him to turn against Lulth, but he didn't seem willing to do that. However, he was willing to lead them to a safe approach to the city of Onyx, the drow city that they intend to retrieve the Silver Fang, the artifact of Bahamut, from. In exchange for his freedom. They say goodbye to the drow guides that had been accompanying them since Umbralight. And upon reaching the secret entrance to the city of Onyx, they ran into a tiefling who seemed to be friends with Rezim, the Dragonborn hunter, who had joined them by surprise after fighting with an aboleth. They tried to convince Rezim to help them with their quest, and Eris, the tiefling, refused that because they still have business they need to do with the city here, and they are not willing to get involved in a war against their clients. So they departed as well. The drow who had led them here popped open a hatch that had a view to the field out there on a small pane of glass, and they could see the army gathering before the entrance, and then a few moments later they saw a small door in the great gate of the city open, and their former ally Rowan was pushed out amidst the drow by 4 seeming dragonborn, only they have wings and tails, and have eschewed clothing. They gave some sort of speech. Rowan tried to do something defiant, though the party was too far away to hear exactly what was going on, and then he started being beaten by these dragonborn-looking creatures. At which point, Cyrus cast Teleport, and the rest of the party, without full knowledge of what was happening, agreed to let his spell affect them, and they were transported into the midst of the army. The dragonborn-looking creature passed Rowan back into their back line, and the blue one tried casting a spell. The party cast several counterspells to prevent that from happening. And so now initiative has been rolled as the lead dragonborn-looking creature, the red dragonborn-looking creature, laughs and says, "Well, I tried to do this civilly." And so we shall commence with combat. I will do one more check of the chat room to see if... Ah, good. Vendar has arrived. I was worried about you.
Yeah, sorry, I lost track of time. Forgot what day it was.
Yeah, you should...
Eating dinner with my...
You should DM me your number so that I can text you when Discord isn't working.
Okay.
I'm having a problem right now.
What's your problem?
Does anybody else have a problem with D&D Beyond? Because I can't get it up, no matter what, on my laptop or my phone.
Can't get it up.
Yeah, tee-hee-hee.
No, it works fine for me.
I've got several pages of D&D Beyond up. I will check one of them.
I keep, on my phone, it just keeps going the whole roll to 1 on authentication check for some reason.
And you did the 2-factor last week, right?
Well, now Let me see if...
Yeah, I'm able to
Also, I
change
need to
pages
sign
and look
in.
stuff up.
Okay, I got it up on my phone. I just won't be able to change if I use spells, so I'll just have to keep track manually.
Okay. Hopefully it comes up. Do you want me to keep it open on your sheet? Just in case? That's not a problem for me.
No, I mean, like, I can see everything on my phone. I just can't actually change anything because for some reason on phone, even though I'm signed in, it's freaking always read only.
Oh, interesting. I wonder if it thinks you're signed out. That's what that sounds like. Okay. Well, I've got it up on my screen. If you want me to, like, put any damage or anything, spend spell slots or anything down, I can do it. Okay, so as I said, you guys poofed in, and the dragonborn creatures didn't seem very bothered by you or your presence. They did try to cast a couple spells, and you counterspelled them, and so battle commences. So first up in the combat order is the black one. Means I'm first. Ha ha ha. Ha. Let's see. Okay. The black one is going to begin casting a spell.
Question: was there a round between all those, like 8 stacked counter spells?
Yeah, let's
And
call this
now-
a fresh round. Let's just start fresh.
Okay.
With
Just
the exception
asking
of your
because of reactions?
spent stuff. Yes, I understand. But because we weren't tracking initiative then, that was more cinematic, I basically just treated each time they did something as like a new round where you could do something. So we're going to just do that, and this is brand new.
Cool. That is fair.
I will say that if more than one person declares counterspelling, you are both going to be counterspelling.
I am not counterspelling.
Okay. The black one continues casting. Does anyone counterspell the black one?
Which one's the black one?
The one directly south of Rowan. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'll double check. Stream's looking okay. Yes. Audio's looking good. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright, well then, if nobody counterspells, they...
I will counterspell.
Okay, roll
And I
it.
will do so with a 4th level slot,
Okay.
because I'm low on thirds.
Alright, roll it.
I successfully countered a 4th level spell.
Okay. Well, as near as I can tell, because this hour's a little bit weird, that works. He stops casting. Just need to... I'm pulling up a place where I can keep track of reactions, since that's going to be really important in this fight. It'd be awesome if my power cord would plug in. There we go. Alright, so after that guy, it is Cyrus, so you get your reaction back.
Yeah. I will... I'm going to bonus action cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
Is there any counterspell or anything going up?
Nope.
Okay, then I will be Shocking Grasping the red one that's next to me.
Okay, roll to hit.
Is he wearing any kind of metal armor?
He is not. He seems to be completely naked.
Okay, 28.
Alright, that'll hit.
Alright, then he is no longer capable of reactions, and I need to roll me some d8s.
Yeah, I meant to ask that last week. Are they all naked?
Yep,
Okay.
Alright,
that's the day they were born.
he takes 17 points of lightning damage. And then I will use my action to cast Greater Invisibility, and I will twin it. This one has range, right? I need to double check if it has range or if it's touch, and you know if it needs to move first. It is touch, so actually I need to move first. So first I will move so that I am diagonally southwest of Jebel.
Okay. 5, 10, 15.
I'm in east. Sorry, that is my bad. Yeah, that's my bad.
15, 20.
And then I will cast a twinned Greater Invisibility on myself and Jebel.
Mm-hmm. You will be... They're going to roll a counterspell against you.
Okay. So, just for my own curiosity,
Mm-hmm.
does it seem like they have some way of knowing what I'm casting?
No.
Okay.
They took the risk that you were casting a real spell first, and you didn't. So now they know you're casting a real spell.
Fair point.
Oh no! They're not stupid! What will you do? Alright. Let's see. The black one. There's that. So that is going to cancel up to 4th level.
Okay.
I don't know if that's high enough.
That is high enough unless somebody else counterspells. And that is my turn.
Okay. So spend the spell slots on the points. And I'm going to put down here that person spent power spell. Alright, next up is Red, who cannot take reactions. But he is going to reach down and pick up the blade that is between him and Yukikaze.
Well, it's on my turn. There's nothing I can do, but I'm going down for it, is there? Even though
Basically,
it's
you're
not-
both reaching for it, but he got to go first, so he beat you to it.
Too
And
slow.
like as he like slips it out from under your hand, you see this reptilian smirk stretch into a deeper, devilish smile. He says, "You need this to defeat our mistress, don't you?" And, can he? Good.
I can respond because he said something to me, right?
Yeah, of course.
Nah, but it'd make things a bit easier.
No, you need it. And he's going to raise his other hand into the air, and you're going to see his eyes begin to glow red. You'll need it now. And as he does that, you're going to hear rumbling after a few seconds, cracking, splintering of stone in the distance, and you're going to see an explosion of lava up on the ridge over this way. Up here. Like, basically up here, this is almost like a mountain range that lava is pouring over, like in a waterfall. You're going to see this large splash and spray of lava over the rocks as it dribbles down toward the city. Jebel.
So he's doing something, so I will...
Yeah, whatever he did was not a spell, I can tell you that much.
I'm going to cast Blight on the red fella.
Gonna cast Blade on the red?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll it.
I don't roll, he rolls.
Oh.
Con save.
Rolls a con save.
DC 19.
Alright. He got a 27.
Oh, then he saves.
Damn, that's a good save.
Yeah.
Let's see now. Those are shit so far. Those are shit so far. So that's 10, 5. So that's 10, 5. 10, 20, 2, 27, 30, 32, 2, 16, takes 16 necrotic damage.
16 necrotic damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was already halved, right?
Yeah. It
Okay.
would have been 32 if he hadn't saved.
Okay. Okay. He seems to take it. Alright. Anything else? Any movement?
No, I'm going to stay where I am.
Alright. You're going to hear from the back the blue dragon hissing, "Move!" And you're going to see it flapping its wings and shoving Rowan. Boop. 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 You see Rowan, like, stumbling, not really able to fight against the person who's pushing him, as he really still can't see. He's just clutching his burned face, and they disappear through the door, the pass wall, and out of sight. Yukikaze. I will say that you notice that all of the drow around you seem to be watching that door and, like, growling. Like, you see this visceral anger on their faces, but they seem unwilling or incapable of moving.
Okay. I'm gonna swing at the red dragon. Dragonborn.
Okay. Make your attack.
Where are you? There you are. My dice are on strike again.
I couldn't hear that. What?
Dice are on strike again.
Oh, okay.
13. It rolled hot than my damage max, but my hits are crap. 13 to hit for the first one.
A 13 will miss as he dodges to the side of your
15
thrust.
for the second.
Which for the sec?
15.
15. He actually holds out the silver fang and it glances off and he deflects it away.
Ooh, there we go. 28.
28 will hit.
Alright, I'm gonna use a maneuver. I'm gonna use Disarming Strike.
Ah. Alright, he has to make a strength saving throw.
Correct.
Okay. He got a 28.
That
Jesus.
fucker. He saved.
He's strong too.
Big con, big strength saves.
He's a Hulk.
He's got like these unnaturally long arms that hang down past his knees, and you just sort of like you strike at his wrist, and you manage to bite in and twist, trying to get him to drop the thing, and his wrist just sort of twists unnaturally, maintaining hold of the weapon. And you hear him like chuckling in the back of his throat. What's the damage?
$17 magical piercing.
17 magical piercing. Alright, he does seem to feel that.
No, wait. Do I have that twice now? No, that's for that save.
Are you good?
Yeah.
I mean, he's saved, but you still deal the extra damage from the maneuver. You got that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, that was 3 attacks. What have you got left?
That's what I'm thinking. I just need I've actually never attempted this, so I want to ask just for knowledge of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to reach and try to take something from someone.
You can't. Like, if something is held, you can't just take it from somebody. Disarming Strike is the thing that lets you do it.
Alright, that's just what I need to double check. Okay, then...
Yeah, like, things in D&D, things that are held are, like, sacred. They pretty much can't be affected by, like, AoE damage or spells or just be taken. Like, you have to be overpowered, and it's pretty much just Disarming Strike that lets you do it, except for, like, cinematic things where it's like, I have this person down in a, you know, a full leg lock, and my friend comes over and pries it from them, then I would be like, okay, you've set up this situation, roll some strength to see if you can pry it away from them.
So I'm gonna set real quick. Alright, I'm gonna stay... Oh, I have the ability to do some dialogue, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Drow, or you soldiers here want to watch how these Dragonborn treat one of your own. Are you really satisfied with Lulth teaming up with them and how they treat you? And that will be... That's enough.
Okay. The ones closest to you, you say this in Undercommon?
Yes, because
Okay.
that's the language they would know.
Yes, indeed. Okay, just making sure. The ones closest to you, seem to, like, cast their eyes down, ashamed. Further back, you do see, like, fires of rebellion in some eyes, but closest in, nearest these horrifying dragons, that are very clearly not dragonborn, they seem cowed. Okay, who's next? You're not gonna move or anything?
No, I'll stay right there.
Okay.
Because I got teammates behind me.
Raiken.
Okay. Raiken is going to use, first off, a bonus action with Vow of Enmity.
Okay.
And he is going to target the... which one does he want to target? We'll target the green one.
I thought so.
Because he hates green.
Makes sense.
So he'll gain advantage on attack rolls on it for 1 minute or until it dies. But he's not going to attack it automatically.
Okay. What are you doing?
He is going to open his mouth a little bit with crackling electricity inside it, and he's going to go, "Right, you no Hawker!"
Wah!
Shoot the electricity from his mouth through the red and green dragon.
Okay. Okay. This is a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yes.
Okay. Red. On dexterity. Gets a 14.
That fails.
Okay. And green. On dexterity. Gets a 22.
That will be success.
Okay.
So one gets full damage, one gets half.
Okay.
And not the greatest. 12 points max.
12 and 6. Okay. They appear to take the damage. Alright, so that's that, and green
And then
will be it. That.
Raiken is going to move up.
Raiken is going to move up. Alright, do you want...
He's going to move right into the middle of all of them.
Okay. You're able to move here, no problem. You're able to move here, no problem. None of the one drow that could have done anything about it seems to. He still seems to be studying the leather of his boots very hard.
Okay. That is Raiken's turn.
Okay. Let's see. After Raiken becomes the green dragon that you just Vow of Enmity'd. Let's see. He's got... Okay. He's going to, like, snarl down at you. You're not sure if he knows exactly what it is you're planning, but he's going to lift a hand and begin speaking in Draconic, casting a spell.
Okay.
It's now close enough to my. I have so few spell slots left.
It's okay, though.
I'm gonna let it go.
Okay. Then, Yukikaze, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Yuki.
So,
Oh.
no pluses of 15.
Are you counting Raiken's bonus?
Oh no, 18.
Okay. You do feel a force on your mind, magical in nature, and you feel the shielding warmth of Raiken's presence, bolstering the strength of your mind against this assault.
Nice.
Very good. Lucky, Laramendus. That would have been very unfortunate.
Hey, look, the risk I took was calculated, and Laramendus is okay at math.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Okay. Ba-dum. He is engaged, so he's going to stay where he is for the moment. Vendar, you're up! Oh, Vendar's turn!
Good, I want to shoot red.
I don't think you've ever been this close to the bottom.
It's not, it wasn't a great roll.
Oh.
I
Well,
only rolled a 10.
make up for it by killing everyone.
Yes, I'm gonna shoot red.
Uh-huh. You have poison on?
I do.
Okay. Make your roll.
A 28 to hit.
Everybody who's hit him has rolled a 28, so you know he's got at least less than 20, like at most 27 AC, or at most 28 AC,
Yeah,
actually.
we know that he has 28.
At least 28. Just gotta get a 28, and that's fine.
You do hit. Your arrow, transformed into purple lightning, flies forth.
And DC 19 con save.
You are surrounded by people who are not your ally, by the way.
Oh, well then I'll.
Where are you gonna
Let's go back behind Cyrus.
Okay. Alright. One of them is actually going to, take a swing at you, with a belt knife.
Yeah, that sucks.
Getting a 19 to hit your AC.
Oh, that matches hits, right?
Okay, yeah, a match hits. So that's going to be 8 points of non-magical slashing damage.
I think I'm going to use my reaction.
And you're going to throw your ward there?
Put my shield on him, so that
Okay.
next time I counterspell, I get something out of it.
Okay.
Do you want to do that? Okay.
Your reaction spent. So as this belt knife comes at you, you realize that you're not getting out of the way of this one, and you prepare yourself for the pain of being stabbed. All of a sudden, this red barrier appears, like coating your skin exactly where the knife would have penetrated, and seems to see you hear this clink as the blade is stopped dead in its tracks.
Nice. Thanks, Lair. And now I'll shoot the red one.
Alright, Lair, that's 8 points of damage to your shield.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, your 28 holds, since you're now able to shoot without disadvantage. You hit, yep, the arrow strikes him, and you see him, like right in the chest, you see his arm kind of, like, get carried back, and, like, you kind of see the weapon in his hand, like, rattle a little bit loose as the electricity pulses over his muscles. But after a second, he, like, clenches his hand and rolls his shoulder forward and sneers at you. You can actually see smoke rising from his nostrils. He does not appear to have noticed the poison.
He didn't take any poison damage?
He does not appear to have noticed it.
That's not good.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's not good. Well, he takes 10 lightning damage, and then I'll get to use my bonus action to turn off the poison.
Okay.
Did that
You do
not
not
include
have
sneak attack?
sneak attack. You have allies adjacent, and you don't
Oh,
have
that's,
disadvantage.
yeah.
As a Jason. Yeah, the
Thank
sneak
you, guys.
attack.
So more than 10 damage.
More than 10 damage, yes, I had 76 sneak attack, right?
And this is lightning, so he will take it.
Yes.
So if you said it, I missed it. What was the total?
The 36 lightning damage.
That's much better than 10.
Is much better than yes. As it turns out, rolling 8d6 is a lot more damage than rolling 1d6.
It's true. That's significant. So yeah, like I said, he seems to take it. And as he rolls his shoulder back and glares at you, the smoke pouring from his nostril. What exactly do you think killing me will accomplish, boy?
You seem to be a big dragon. Killing you seems like the thing to do.
Okay. Anything else you want to do with your turn? Anything more you want to say? He's just sort of kind of like, he's reptilian, so he's always kind of grinning, but he seems to grin at your words. You can kind of hear it like chortling from the dragons behind him.
Well, I don't got any actions left, so I guess I'll stay here.
Okay. Then,
Can I back up with a master limited space?
yeah, you had 10 feet left on your 30.
Okay, I'll go another 10 feet south.
Okay. I'm gonna take you due south to there. Okay. After Vendar, it becomes the White Dragon's turn. The White Dragon has been largely ignored.
I mean, aren't they always?
So mean!
Tristan, I can do stuff on my sheet now, so I'll be good.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright, this white one is going to take double movement to move through his ally square, placing himself there, which does not
That's just rude.
does not provoke any opportunity attacks. And he's going to bring that horrifying-looking sword down on the wizard.
That's just rude.
But does he?
I mean, he's gonna try. I mean, he's bringing it down on him. I don't know if he'll hit. That's still to be
Good thing
seen.
he shielded me.
It's true. You did use your reaction to shield somebody else. Alright, so this is going to be a 23 to hit.
Sorry, I had taken off my headphones to answer a quick call.
23 to hit your AC.
A 23 will hit, as I have no reaction to shield, and even if I did, it would still hit.
Okay. Alright then. You're going to be taking 8 points of non-magical slashing damage.
Okay.
Weird how that works, but okay. And then it's going to take one hand off of the massive weapon and swipe at you. It rolled a crit.
That would hit.
It does, I will let you know that as it, like, leaped forward, past its ally, it did seem to go feral.
Mhm.
So that's going to be 16 points of non-magical slashing damage as it rends up your body with its claw.
So my shield has managed to absorb all of this. It has 1 point left.
Nice.
But I took no damage that round.
Yay!
And hopefully the white dragon will, because now Raiken's attacking.
Okay, Raiken. You are using your the feature of your feet.
Yes.
Now my shield is primed for counterspelling.
20.
20 will hit. You're attacking the white one.
Yes.
Will hit.
Okay. And I will use a level 1 spell slot for
Mighty Smite.
Mighty Smite.
Mighty Smite.
Okay.
Now, does attacking a different target have any effect on your Vow of Enmity?
I don't believe so.
I just want to make
No,
sure.
It doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, Vow, I mean, it says nothing. It just says, as a bonus action, you can choose a creature within 10 feet and gain advantage on attack rolls for 1 minute or until it dies. Four. Okay. Got. First off, we have regular damage at 13 points of non-magical silver slashing. And then radiant damage, 13 points of radiant damage.
Okay, so it's 13 and 13?
Yes.
Okay.
Tristan, I sent you something that might be prudent.
Pertinent?
Pertinent, that's the word.
It also might be prudent. I don't know.
Yeah, that is pertinent. Thank you for the reminder. Roll 1 more d8 of damage for me.
Okay.
As your, smite bursts of light. You realize this creature must be one of the creature types that takes extra damage.
Okay. 3 points.
3 points. Okay, cool. He takes the strike in the back and howls in pain, and Lair, you see this terrifying thing as his eyes come alight. They seem to roll back, going completely white, and he just rends a claw towards you again. That is going to be a claw 22.
A 22 will still hit.
Okay.
It also would hit even if I had been able to shield before, so I'm glad that I did not need to
feel bad that you couldn't shield.
Yeah.
This is going to be
my
8 points of non-magical slashing damage.
Okay, that one, the shield does break.
The red shield appears, covering you, and then it shatters, allowing his claws to dig into you. You have 4 ragged tears in the front of your clothing that have blood at the edge.
Weirdly rude of him.
And barely seeming to be, like, aware at the moment. Like, you can kind of see his head twitching. And just say, "Nothing can stop me!" Alright, that is the white one's turn. Whoops, I closed the wrong thing. Alright, after white, now it is Lair. It's your turn! What you gonna do?
Okay. So I would like to make a knowledge check.
Okay.
I don't know what kind of knowledge check you would want me to make.
This would be religion.
Okay. I am decently good at those, because I'm decently good at all knowledge checks. That was a poor roll. That is a 19.
Okay, I'm going to send this to you so that you can disseminate.
Okay. Oh, it's 6 on die. Very unfortunate. I have loved the boost to all of my knowledge checks that Ash gives me.
I tried to make it fitting to your character.
Yeah, it is perfect. I was gonna say Larmendus does 2 things, counterspell and know things, but he's really only, like, he hasn't done a lot of counterspelling in this fight, really, and, like, he rolled poorly on the knowing things, so I'm kind of, like, 0 for 2.
Okay.
I was about to ask that second bet, so that last bet.
Yeah.
Okay. Telepathically, Larmendus will say, they've taken Rowan farther than 1,000 feet. And these are fiends, harbingers of Tiamat, but I don't know much more about what they could do. Okay. So that does change the second bit of information there. Does change the first thing that I was going to do.
Okay. Well, I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna ask before I did it.
Oh, yeah. But I anticipated it because I wanted to wait until your turn to give it to you.
Yeah. I think that is fair. I am going to. What I want to do. I mean, I don't want to be next to this chap. Black Tunetank has used a reaction and hasn't gone yet. The red can't react. White is very feral.
Very super feral.
So might not.
All the barrel.
I think that I am going to cast a spell.
Let's see. It, wait a minute. Secret surprise counterspell?
Secret surprise counter.
No secret surprise counterspell. What do you do as your...
I cast Banishment at 5th level.
Ooh, who do you target?
I am targeting white and black.
Okay.
So if they could each make me charisma saving throws,
Okay.
and if they could roll poorly, that would also be lovely. I just as a favor.
I mean, Black does seem quite capable of it. Let's see what he does. Got a 9.
Okay, that is less than an 18.
Cool.
Let's go, Larmendis.
So he is sent back.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay.
No, okay, yeah, it's a 9.
Okay.
I forgot about his magic resistance.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah! He rolled a 9 and a 3.
Cool.
Alright, I have a new job. Make sure Laminus does not break his concentration.
The other one got an 18. What does that mean?
8, I mean, it matches, so it succeeds.
Okay,
So
White is still
one
here.
Is still here. And Larmendis will be like, this is the more unfortunate of the situations.
My poor Black Abishai, why would you do this? He was gonna be fun.
I don't want him to be fun. I want him to be gone.
Well, congratulations, you got what you want.
And that was an abjuration spell.
It was, so you get 10 points.
I gained 10 points back of my shield.
I wanted to talk, Mr. Bond. I wanted to die.
I'm entirely too close to this thing. And I can't Misty Step, because that's a spell. I will telepath. I've banished the black one back to hell. If I can maintain my concentration for a minute, then he will stay there.
The green one just sort of looks over at the empty space that used to be his ally, and he like, there's like this moment of comprehension, and his eyes just sort of track back to you before the rest of his head follows, and you just see his overly long arms fold in front of him, and he begins clapping.
Do I want to...
He was weak blood.
My turn?
I am trying to decide if I should move.
Don't.
Yeah, I'm not risking the attack of opportunity. Somebody should pull me.
I gotcha.
That is my turn.
Okay, that is your turn, which means it becomes Leah's turn.
Yeah. How tall is the wall? There's like a wall right in front of us.
The wall of the city?
Yes.
It is about 50 feet tall.
That's 50 feet tall. We're a bit far away. Let me just check my... Oh, that's range 500 feet. I can use the dimension door to get up there with 500 feet, right?
Yes, you can.
Then I'm going to try that. I'm going to grab a hold of Larmendis and dimension door both of us up.
Okay.
On the wall.
Okay. Larmendis, Leah suddenly grabs you and just like gestures to the top of the wall, And then starts
Well,
casting a
not
spell.
all suddenly. I did during the telepathic bond when he said that he vanished. I said, "I gotcha."
Yep. Laramentis is willing.
Okay. Oof.
Did that do good?
Thank you.
Was Dragon successfully banished?
One of them
Well, maybe.
disappeared.
Let's hold it for a minute.
Which
You have to
one?
hold it for a minute, you said, and a minute is longer than combat encounters.
So, Laramentis had telepathed. I have banished the black one back to hell. If I can maintain my concentration for a minute, it will stay there. And then Leah said, "I've got you," and then the two of us disappeared.
Yeah, one less dragon to deal with.
Well, the dragons, so they probably fly, but...
You two hear a voice in your minds. An intrusive telepathy says, "Yes, abandon your allies to us. We'll make short work of them."
Let's try to get somewhat let him.
Anything else this turn, Leah?
No. I guess I can move up here, but do I see any enemies?
On the wall? There are awesome archers up there.
I shouldn't have asked.
I mean, they would be there. Just because. They're drow. They mostly seem to be watching the fight down below.
Yeah.
One of them near you seems to be startled very much by your sudden appearance, and you see he raises a bow and with unsteady hands, and then suddenly you see his eyes go wide, and he loosens the string and lowers the bow, and just takes a step back.
Yeah, I just put the finger over my mouth like hish. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what to do with my turn, but when Laramentis did that, it was like...
I'm very grateful that you did that. I was not in a good position right there.
Okay. Round 2, which means the Black Dragon now has his reaction back.
And has a nice time in hell.
Indeed he does. Alright, Cyrus, you're now first in the order.
I wouldn't take him out of the initiative order. I could lose concentration.
Alright. A couple options here. Let's start with this one. Let's go with this. I'm going to start shouting.
Okay.
Citizens of the city of Onyx, you hate these creatures at least as much as we do, if not more. If you want to be rid of them, now is your chance. Perhaps we cannot do it ourselves, but with all of us together, they don't stand a chance.
The 3 dragons amidst your allies begin laughing outright, and as they laugh, their laughs growing, belly rolling laughs, you hear another blast from the north, and I have to find... Well, I put it in here. Not that one. Oh, in here. Okay. Yeah. Yes. It looks so small! But it's not, it's huge.
Humid, isn't it?
You see a red dragon burst from the lava of the cliff and begin flying down toward the city and unleashing blasts of fire breath upon the city.
Wonderful.
Ouch.
Well, that's not ideal.
What are these things for fighting?
And you hear a slithering voice in your mind saying, "They won't help you. They're afraid. They must do as we say."
And, let's see. So, I'll take that for later, so I'll ask that question at a different time.
And for clarity, you do all hear this voice in your mind.
But it's the only... Let's see.
Messing with my head.
There's no way I could aim a 10-foot radius to hit just the Abishai. Unless it was just the green one. Maybe. Well... yeah, even then,
No,
I'd
there's
still
none
hit
of them
Drow.
could be, yeah, like, the best you could do is only hitting one Drow, Yukikaze, and Jebel.
Okay.
Actually, a 10-foot radius?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Let me see here. You'd be hitting, like, it would be like the corner up on the red one, and you would be inside that blast.
Alright, then I will use a bonus action to make my wings appear.
Okay. Your wings appear.
And I will take the skies just above Jebel. And let's see.
How high up?
I will go with 10 feet, because otherwise I'd be within 5 feet of a non-friendly, which could make hitting things with Firebolt difficult.
Okay, so you're pretty much just hovering above Jebel's head.
Yep.
Okay. You are now hovering above Jebel's head. What is your action?
Well, since every spell I have other than Sunbeam would have unexpected casualties. Well, not unexpected, but unwanted. I think we'll just go with Firebolt against the white creature.
Okay, roll to hit.
If only I could crit on 19. 29.
29. Alright. You hit. You
Okay.
gather energy in your hand and thrust it forward, shooting a beam of flame into the chest of the creature who's still going berserk. You see the flames curl off of its chest. It seems completely unaware that you did anything.
It's immune to fire.
Bingo boingo.
Great.
I did say it was a fiend. I guess I didn't elaborate on normal fiendish things.
You didn't.
I mean, I expect maybe resistant and like maybe the red one to be immune. I wasn't expecting the white one, which is like cold related, to be immune to fire.
Well, the red one is also immune to
You
poison.
see what your assumptions have done?
I need to step away to give my cat some insulin, so I will be back.
Okay, hurry.
You have gone with Eldritch Blast. Okay. What are my other...
Your bonus action and your action are spent. You still have 40 feet of movement? 30?
I moved to 10 above Jebel, so I have 15.
Oh, your fly speed is 30?
My fly speed is 25. It's equal to whatever my move speed is.
Oh,
the reason
funny.
it was so high previously was because of haste.
Right. Gotcha. Okay, so yes, then that. You have 15 feet of movement left. But your action and bonus are down.
Then, I'll actually move. I should make it to where I'm at least not above Jebel. Okay. So let's... That way, if I fall, I don't hurt him, too. So let's just go one to the left.
Okay. And just for my clarification, you wanted a 10-foot gap between you and their head, or between you and the ground, so there's a 5-foot gap?
Between me and their head, because if it was only 5... Because if there was a 5-foot gap, like a 10-foot gap between me and the ground, then yeah. I think it would... I'd still be within reach of the drow that was next to him, which would have given me disadvantage, which you didn't want.
No. Because if there's a 5-foot gap, so you're not adjacent. Right, yeah. You'd have to be 5 feet off the ground, so 10 feet in the air is what you want?
10 feet in the air. 10 feet.
Okay. Alright, cool. Just wanted to know. I mean, it wouldn't affect anything, it would just mean you have only 5 feet of movement left at the end, or 0 feet of movement left at the end of your turn instead of 5, but... or whatever, 5 instead of 10.
Alright, well, that's what I can do then.
Okay. As you end your turn, all of you hear a voice in your head that you recognize as Doral. Who sounds upset.
You don't say.
You hear him say, That's Renarl. Boy, you better find a way to destroy that creature quickly.
Which one?
The red one!
I'll lay with everything I've got.
You're going to hear his voice growling more. Says, There, Abishai! They belong to Tiamat. You must destroy them. And the ground up north here is going to burst. There's my token. Oh wait, I did the smart thing. Boof!
I'd also say, after that, I assume you know this, but they're immune to fire, so...
I must stop Ronarel before he does too much damage to the city. If I don't survive, know that I am proud of you. You are becoming the man I hoped you would be.
Would it be possible for Cyrus to see the draconic form of Doral from here?
Yeah, it's
The first time you ever saw your daddy.
190 feet away. So, you know, not too bad. There's this giant dragon flying up over the wall. I will say that you can see that he is taking strong sweeps of the wing to get up there. Not what you would have expected from someone who is still feeling the weakness from the spell they'd cast.
Okay. Then I think Cyrus should interpret that as either it wore off, At least that part, or he took the potion I gave him, which might help.
Roll me a wisdom check.
Alright. Wisdom check. As I recall, my wisdom is garbage. Let's double check. Yup, that's an 11.
Okay. You feel confident that this is a result of the potion you gave him.
At least it's getting put to good use.
You know something about that potion.
Yeah, it only lasts a minute.
And so...
Which means he may need help if we can get through this and still be alive.
So if you're still fighting down here in a minute, he's definitely going to get killed by another dragon who's at full strength while he's at 3.
Yeah.
Like, not even a like, you know that's the time, this is the ticking time bomb.
Indeed.
You have 1 minute.
Yep. Well, looks like it's Red's turn.
It is Red's turn. You're correct. I was just checking the list to see who was up. Alright, Red. Red did his fun thing with that. I think he's gonna do this one. He's going to, lift the silver fang over his head, and his eyes are once again going to glow red, and you're going to see the eyes of the other dragons around him glow red as well. I think... Oops. That he'll just take a step back to here. Okay. And that'll be that for him. So, Jebel. Jebel.
Oh, sorry, I'm muted. To kill the red one, he's still within range. So, where's... Oh, yeah, points for it. Yeah, I'm casting Blight again.
Okay.
On the red one.
Okay. That was a con save.
Yeah.
28.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4.
You
See, nope.
must understand that killing us will only send us back to hell temporarily. What's the damage?
I'm counting it out now.
Oh, okay. He says this confidently as you begin casting your spell, and then your spell hits him, and you can see his life force being drained away.
13, 31, 37, 39. 39 by 2.
18. 19.
19. 19 necrotic damage.
Okay. Okay. Boop-a-da-boop-a-da-boo.
19 is the half damage.
Whoopsies. Yes. Wrong thing on him. Knows how long it's been since we used this program. You know, those 2 whole sessions where we used the other program? Or 3? Alright. He does
Yeah,
seem
but how many
bloodied.
weeks were there also in between of just not playing?
Yeah.
That was like 3 weeks in a row we didn't play.
It was very bad. I hated it.
And back.
Anything else you're doing, Jebel?
Let me see. No. I think I'm fine where I am for the time being.
Okay. Just to catch Sam up on what he missed when he left. As you know, the red dragon burst from the lava and began attacking the city. Still full of drow. And a moment after that, Cyrus did his thing. At the end of Cyrus' turn, Doral announced that it was the dragon out there was the red dragon Runneril, and that he needed to go out there and stop him from destroying these people.
Okay.
And that you must quickly destroy the red Abishai.
Okay.
What exactly is an Abishai?
Are you asking the Bond?
Sure.
I mean, did your character want to ask that to the Bond?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
If I heard that they were Abishai.
Yeah, he had said it over the Bond. He said they're Abishai, they're fiends. He says they're fiends from hell. Well, actually, they are fiends from hell. They serve Tiamat, though they were created by Asmodeus. They are ever living unless you destroy them and their home. But if you destroy it here, it will no longer control Runarel.
Okay.
Make a history check.
From me?
Yeah,
I'm good at this.
you are good at these, but you don't need to make this one.
I'm not bad at these. Ooh, but I rolled a nat 1.
Okay, you are bad at this
But
one,
It
unfortunately.
is an ability check, so the total number
Oh, right.
matters.
And because I can't
And you're
roll
trained
less
in
than-
history, aren't you?
I am. I'm +6, and since I have reliable talent, I can't roll less than 10.
Okay, so what is
16.
it? 16. Okay. Yeah, okay. I will give you something. Alright. After Jebel, it becomes Yukikaze's turn.
Is it Zephyr?
Yukikaze, you, continue to be surrounded by these drow soldiers who seem either unwilling or incapable of reaching for their weapons. They, every now, even when you and your allies speak to them, trying to, inflame their ardor for this fight, they seem to lean into your words and then suddenly get scared back again. Something is going on. I can't hear you, Yukikaze.
I said okay.
Okay.
Alright, alright, I'm just gonna roll the swing in a moment.
Alright, so you're gonna attack the red one again?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll to swing. Roll to stabby stabby.
Dice are killing me today. 18.
18 will not be enough. Again, he
Alright.
parries your weapon away by batting it with the scepter in his one hand.
What about a 24?
24 will hit. You manage to slip past his defenses and stab him.
I'm gonna
Alright,
use
that's the lowest hit we've seen.
disarming strike again.
Disarming strike. Alright, roll strength save. Got a 24.
We'll save. It's 10 plus 5 is 15 magical piercing.
10 plus 5 is 15 magical piercing. Alright, magic works on this guy. Alright, and I believe you have one attack left.
23.
23. Will hit.
It's disarming again.
Alright. Got a 17.
If it matches, it fails? Or
If it matches, it succeeds.
Alright, so he saved.
Okay, so he has
So
to get...
close.
So if he hits a 16, you'll succeed.
Yeah, I'll succeed in disarming him.
Okay. He has a
That's...
very low chance of failing then.
It's 5. It's 12 magical piercing.
12 magical piercing. Alright, he takes that too. You are wearing him down, and you're placing these stab wounds into different spots in his body, and he does bleed from them. He continues to chuckle. As hell's not so bad, and I'll be back. I'm not sure you have what it takes to fight our mistress.
Wait, knowledge, Tristan.
Okay.
As if he dies with the fang in his hand, does it go with him?
Roll your knowledge. That would be knowledge religion.
Would be very unfortunate.
Do I have anything to
I
help
bet
with
if I had
religion?
banished him, it would have gone with him.
Is that why you didn't banish him?
No, I did not think of that. I picked one that had not been hurt and one that was next to me. And I did a 5th level spell.
Really? I thought you did the black one because you knew he kept counterspelling.
Well, it was a nice coincidence that was the case. That one who was doing lots of magic. But that was my main thing, was somebody who had not been hurt, and the guy who was next to me.
It is funny to me that the black one has the higher CR than the white one, and the white one managed to make the save.
I rolled 8, but I'm debating on whether I want to use my inspiration because I don't want the fang to go if it does.
What was your total?
8. Alright, instead of speaking to the crowd, I'm going to speak on telepathic bond real quick, only short. Larmendus, do you know if this guy dies with Fang? Or, actually, no, who's on the bond?
We are all on the bond.
Well, who would know anything about... you might.
Laramendas is very likely to know things about interplanar entities.
I'm gonna state the comment that if he dies with the Fang, will it go with him? Is what I'm gonna ask real quick.
Should I make another religion check, or?
No, I'll send you information.
The other thing with the bond is it's all broadcast. So usually when talking specifically to somebody over the bond, I'll preface with "to this person," which is pretty much like just Larmentis being like, Leah,
I want an answer from that person.
So Leah is the one that responds to me.
Yeah.
But anyone would be able to hear this question asked, and if they know it, be able to answer. We only have a group chat. Okay. The body and its possessions should remain here. Just the soul would return to hell and then come with a new body.
Good.
Oh, but yeah, it definitely would have sucked if I had banished him without thinking.
Alright, I'm going to action surge and swing at him more.
The red one is difficult to banish. He's got an okay plus on the charisma save.
I'm gonna Tristan, I'm gonna activate action surge and start swinging in.
Okay.
Alright. So, I gotta mark these. 2 more of those. Alright. Dice, you killing me. So first one's a 19, which will miss, right?
Yep.
And then 23 for the second.
That'll hit.
That's 9 magical piercing.
Are you action pointing? Or action? Are you maneuvering?
No, I'm not gonna maneuver.
All right, so just 9.
Well, it does do extra damage, and if he does drop it, that would... Yeah, I will actually.
Okay.
I'm going to.
You're gonna try and disarm him again?
Yeah, I'm gonna do disarming.
Alright, tell me the damage. He succeeds in holding on to it again.
+4. So the 9 is now a
13.
13, yep.
Alright, and last attack.
19 again.
19. Alright. Yukikaze gets the answer and then immediately goes into a rush attack. Like, we gotta take this guy down! Your efforts are valiant. I did not expect to be impressed by you lot. Allow me to give you that honor. Alright, it was Yukikaze, which makes it Raiken's turn.
Alright.
Okay, Mo.
Raiken, after hearing all that, and hearing what's transpiring, will attack the red one then.
Okay.
Don't worry, Vow of Enmity, I'll get to use you at some point. Oh, nat 20!
What?
Do the thing!
Time to die!
Uh-oh.
Let's see.
Right, it just falls over.
My hip!
We are going to go with a second level.
Uh-oh.
They're gonna blow up on him.
Divine Smite.
I'm gonna blow up!
Probably overkill, but you know, can't be too careful. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me! No. Okay, so my stuff crashed on me. So Tristan, how many do I get to roll?
Let's see. A second level is 2, 3, 4. Then it's 8 because of the crit. And then your normal attack is 1 from the weapon and 1 from your bonus smite. So 2 from the weapon and 2 from bonus smite. So if your weapon's also D8, then you're looking at 12 D8s plus 3 or whatever your 5, 6, whatever your strength mod is, 6.
Okay.
The question is, does he want to double crit?
But I meant
The question is, let him remember his own powers. It was more of a statement.
Yeah, no, he's not gonna double crit.
I forgot something also, Tristan.
Okay. Oh well.
Yeah.
Now you have incentive to remember it.
Yeah. I think you know what it is.
You wanted to use the transference gem to put cold on your weapons.
Nope.
Okay, I don't know then.
Okay, Tristan.
You wanted to trip him and then stab him. Alright, what do you got?
Okay, so we're gonna break this up part by part. So, normal attack is 22 points of non-magical silvered slashing.
Okay. I'm going to tell you this because I want you to finally appreciate something. This dragon is immune to non-magical weapons. Unless they're silvered.
Yeah!
So...
It finally made a difference.
Yes! Way back in the very beginning when we silvered all his weapons, it came to this.
There you go. So he's scoffing as you swing at him with this very plain looking axe. And then it actually cuts him.
Well, it had to happen sooner or later.
Made him bleed his own blood.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Alright, so what was that, 22, I think you said?
22.
22. Okay. Then, a bunch of radiant damage.
Yeah, so I need 10, okay.
Yeah. 10 Ds of 8.
Go back in.
19.
I don't even keep 10 D8s in my box.
I have 5.
I think I have 10 D8s.
27, 30, 37, 42. Yeah, 43 points of radiant damage.
43 points of radiant damage. Holy G.
A little over half.
65 points of damage.
Over half.
Well, then I want you to appreciate this as you slash across him. He was scoffing at your plain-looking weapon, then it cuts him. Ugh! And then it begins to spill this holy light from your radiant attack. And you can see it burning up through his body. And you see, like, flame coming from his mouth as his head jerks back and he looks straight up. He just groans in agony. Ugh! And then he looks down at you and says, "That hurt."
Oh, that tingled.
It was meant to.
He is still standing. He looks
now.
like shit.
He also was hurt too.
He is an Abishai and therefore cannot be feces.
Well, let's see if this one will put him down. Nope, that will miss.
Aww.
Yep, it was a 13. You're lucky this time.
He laughs and says, "Not luck. You are not weak. Tiamat will be glad of this information." Who is next after Raiken gets green?
It was
You
so
still
rudely
said that in this
ignored.
voice.
Completely ignored.
Did the dragon say who is next, or was that Tristan messing with the voice?
What?
He said who is next still in his voice.
Oh, sorry. I guess he could have said it, but I don't think he would. Because, he's just sort of holding out the Silver Fang.
Holding out for a hero?
Like, in his hand, loosely, like, offering it. Proffering it, I think is the right word.
Yeah, I'm just in the mood.
The green one, next to you, howls, and... Where do she go? Got so many options, the green one.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it needs to be a grid. Too many options.
Ha 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 ha.
I know, I'm hilarious.
She's going to hiss and say, "Not yet! They have not earned it!" And, she's going to... attack. 2 attacks. One with longsword, or cast a spell for its innate spell, you have 3, and makes a claw attack. So it could cast and claw. Neat. I'd been missing a free claw attack on the one turn she's had so far. Oh well. Yeah, the best attack, like the best spell I would have her use, they would have advantage against. So, we're gonna go with the attacks. So, longsword. Apparently, even though the image doesn't show, I guess it's at her hip. Okay, alright. That is a 24 to hit Raiken. Is Raiken alive? Did I lose Raiken?
He's muted.
No, sorry, I was muted. It hit.
Okay. This is going to do a whole 6 points of non-magical slashing damage.
Oh, man.
Their spells are decently good against a party that can't just fucking counterspell the whole time.
So I will say I might be out of counterspell range.
You are
60 feet.
It's 60 feet? Okay.
60 feet.
No, you're still in it. Because...
Wait, don't you have to count the vertical though too, because he's up?
Well, yeah, but like if the vertical is greater than the horizontal, then he's still inside it. Because we use boxes and not like true squares.
Yeah.
So your corners are far out.
Yeah.
And she rolls a 19 and a 6. Like, I love that she has advantage because she had a 16 and a 17 and then a 19 and a 16. So that's going to be 26.
Yeah.
Alright, so... Or actually 27 because it's a claw attack. And that means it deals 12 points of non-magical piercing damage. And if the target is a creature, you must make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, but your Belt of Raiken Strength makes you immune to poison, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I did not know that.
Me either. Now it's something else Sim and Leah have in common.
Oh yeah, Raiken definitely wanted that on there because of the green dragons.
It made sense. It was a very sensible thing to do. I just need to take a peek in here.
Oh, I forgot. Since I have taken damage from melee attacks,
Uh-huh.
I need to start using this more, but I haven't. My purple worm shield does 1d6 every time, unless it's immune to poison, isn't it? So it doesn't matter.
You're
it doesn't matter.
immune.
The one time I remember, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. We need to discuss this outside the session, but I will let you know that right now, according to the description, according to the mechanics put into the item, you're immune to poison damage, but you're not immune to the poisoned condition.
I mean, yeah, but okay.
So this doesn't do poison damage. This gives you the poisoned condition. So
That's fine.
according to the thing as written, you would need to make this saving throw.
I mean, that's I understand that.
Okay. Yeah, and poisoned condition means that you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks for
Basically,
1 minute.
can't die, but you feel like shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so what am I rolling? Constitution?
Yeah, rolling Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is a 19.
A 19 is going to do it. So you're immune to the poison damage, so that wouldn't have happened anyway, but you also shrug off poisoned condition. You are not affected.
Whew.
Vendar backing up, getting close to the lava. Your backside is feeling toasty, Vendar.
Yeah.
Alright, so that was the green dragon utilizing the benefit that Red gave her, which makes it Vendar's turn.
Now, is using my greater invisibility an action, or can I do that as a bonus action?
Check. I can remember all this stuff. I do not like how they don't give the description that I write for the items in the description when you click on them. So it's like I have to go to the items page, and I don't know how to do that as a player. Leather. It says you have to have a charge. You have 1 charge per long rest, and it takes an action. It does actually say that just by clicking on it.
Okay, so I wouldn't be able to shoot if I go invisible.
Right.
How hurt does the red one look?
Really, really hurt.
I'll try to finish him off then.
Okay. Like I said, he does appear to be standing there with his hand outstretched with the blade in it.
24 to hit.
That'll hit.
I still get sneak attack, right? He's still adjacent to...
Yep, he's still adjacent to Yukikaze and Raiken.
It's 34 lightning damage.
Okay. Your lightning bolt flies past your allies and strikes him like right in the neck as he's standing there holding the sword out, blade down. And you see the electricity crackle over his body and smoke rising off as like scales begin to char and flake away, rising, and you hear him chuckling as he falls to his knees with the blade still in his hand. And he says, "No fair. They've earned it. They'll need." And he sort of just flakes away, and the sword, like, drops so its blade is sticking into the ground.
Now, pick up the fucking sword.
Why'd you drop it in the first place?
Just that sentence is becoming a slogan for me now.
Alright, anything else, Vendar?
Nope. I'll stay where I am.
Okay. Then, after Vendar, it becomes the White Dragon's turn. Who now sees Cyrus. Doesn't need to go berserk.
It's not even worth it.
Why? The attack. Sword. That's a 22 to hit Cyrus AC.
That'll hit.
Alright, that is 8 points of non-magical slashing damage.
Okay.
And then it claws at you. And that is a 24 to hit. And that's going to be another 8 points of non-magical slashing damage.
Okay.
And that does...
And Raiken will attack then.
Okay.
And I'm guessing a 13 will miss on him as well.
A 13 would miss the white Abishai.
Yep.
But honestly, probably a good thing. Alright. Lara Mendes.
Okay. I am up here.
You are.
The green one hurt. The white one mildly hurt. Actually, has the green one been hit? The green one's been. The green one has been hit. Yeah.
Let's see. Green has been hit. It's true.
Yeah, I hit it at the beginning with my lightning breath.
I am trying to choose between.
On my health tracker, I've got, the HPs of the two that are there, and then the other ones are just left, killed, banished.
I think that's the most damage Lara Mendes has done in a fight. If it stays gone. I think I am going to cast a spell.
You are going to cast a spell. Go for it. Nobody stops you. Unless... Yukikaze, do you want to stop him?
You're in range.
Maybe? No.
He's casting a spell. Get him!
You're like, well, what has Lara Mendes done for me this round? I cast a second level magic missile, all of them going at the white one.
Wait.
I could use my shield effect and protect the white one. Oh no.
I think shield is only self.
No.
The shield spell is only self.
Not my shield spell.
Oh, okay. 4 missiles? Yeah.
Oh yes, 4 missiles at second level. 1d4 plus 1 each.
That was unfortunate.
Did you roll 4 1s?
No, I rolled 2 1s, a 2, and a 4. Thank you very much. 13 points of force damage.
Amazing. White takes
So
13.
my alternative is Ray of Frost, and Fiends and Cold don't really mix well for the attacker.
Look at you, smart boy.
That is my turn.
Scholar man knowing things like he should.
And I think that's the first tick of the banishment, right?
Yup. Don't worry, you only have to hold it for 9 more. Okay. After you, I believe it's Leah. Yeah.
Correct. Okay. I just had to make sure I wasn't muted.
Yep, you're here.
Okay, so I can see what's going on downstairs, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to. Okay, can I walk over the gate, or is that blocked?
It's not really, like, designed to be walked over.
No, okay. Then I'm staying where I am, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast the dragon, because I think that's long enough. I have 120 feet. I can reach that fair?
Oh, yeah. You're only, less than 50 feet away, or at most 50 feet away from these guys.
You're saying one of the fiends, or you're saying the dragon?
Oh yeah, no, one of the fiends. No, the
Okay.
dragon is way too far
I
away.
heard you said dragon. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no, I meant the fiends.
Yeah, that dragon's like 700 feet away.
Yeah, I know,
Basically
yeah.
within Eldritch Blast range.
I mean, it could be with effort.
I don't think I can get that far.
Alright, which one? You've got green or white left?
Green.
Okay.
I'm going to aim for green. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I cannot. I still had my ukulele, tuner on it, so I couldn't toss the die. Okay, so that's 15 plus. So that's 27. Wait.
27? You got a
Yeah,
15?
27.
Yeah. Okay.
15 plus
Yeah,
12 is
27,
27,
yeah.
yeah? That hits, yay! Okay,
Yeah. The green one, that'll hit.
okay, there. That is... I forgot to use the hex first. No, too far away from the hex anyway. I need like 30 feet or something for that. 60.
60? More than 60.
If it's 60 then I could, but it's too late now.
Okay. What's the damage?
Well, it's 90 feet actually. Oh, then I absolutely could have done it. Well, okay, well.
Yeah, you can always throw it on after the Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, and then have it ready for next time, if there is a next time.
Yeah.
But
I mean, this thing's been hit once. It took 6 points of damage.
Fair. So that's 9 plus 5, that's 14 points of force.
Okay.
Second blast.
Right.
Is 23.
That'll hit.
Yay.
With red and blue gone, green is now the highest CR creature here.
Yeah. So that's 10 points of force.
10 points of force. Okay.
And last blast was a crit.
Okay. 2d10.
I was just ready to toss the d20 again. I just forgot that you don't do that in 5th edition.
Nope. Not since 3.5.
Pathfinder. Pathfinder came after 3.5.
It did, but I don't count it. Pathfinder's not a D&D game. It's Pathfinder.
Functions a lot the same.
What do you get?
That's 20.
20. That's
Yeah, 110,
significant.
15 plus 5. So
Plus 5, not plus 7?
oh, I forgot it was plus 7. Then there should have been more the others as well. There should have been 2 more for the others. So 4 more total.
So just add 4 to this one and tell me what the total is. 22, 26.
24 on this one. No, yeah, 26, you're right.
Yeah, huh?
I forget. It's so easy to forget about 2 extra because it
not
doesn't
listed.
automatically add. Yeah, it's not listed under modifier, but it's listed under Eldritch Blast because I manually added it in there. I just forget to look at the Eldritch Blast one and just look at the modifier on top.
I recall the Dragon Slayer folks actually gives an extra die on crits as well, or of some sort, if I'm not
Does it?
mistaken.
Against dragons, I believe it does.
Thought it was
Oh,
a
yeah.
bigger one against dragons, but it might got changed. I don't know. I can go look.
It's a magic bonus, score on critical spell. Attack with this focus deals an additional 2d6 spell damage to the target if it's not a dragon, or 2d12 spell damage if it is a dragon. You're right. So 2d6 extra.
Right there.
I had forgotten about that because I haven't critted with this weapon yet.
And these are not druids.
Yeah. So it's 2d6. But that didn't add too much, it added 5 more.
5 more is 5 more.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that half? Nope. Alright, after Leah, we go back to the top of the order again. Boopity boopity boop.
Black bites its time in hell.
Yep. Which makes it Cyrus' turn.
Okay. I would like to move to where I'm directly above the white Abishai.
Okay. Are you staying at 10 feet?
I guess I will. You don't need... A, that was Jebel. B, you don't need to leave me there because I'm going to keep moving afterwards. But this is just for aiming purposes. I'm going to bonus action cast a spell.
Okay. Nobody stops you.
Alright.
Yukikaze, do you want to stop him?
Just think, what has Cyrus done for you this round?
Why do you guys keep asking me that?
Because it's funny.
Alright, what do you do?
I'm going to fire Sunbeam straight down.
Okay.
And so it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
How wide is the sunbeam?
5 feet.
Okay. It needs to make Constitution, you said?
Yep.
So Cyrus is firing a satellite laser beam?
Kinda. So the white one on Constitution got a 24.
I don't remember if I stated this, but it was a bonus action cast.
You did state it.
Okay,
Spend. Sure. I'm sorry, I didn't say my normal thing. Spend the points.
Yep. I just want to make sure I didn't miss it because it's kind of important for the next point.
Sure. So it got a 24 on its con save.
Alright, that saves. So it takes half of 34 radiant damage.
Alright, so 17.
And it is not blinded.
It is not blinded. So it takes 17 points. Okay.
Now, I have a question. Because this is yet another gray area. When you... Sunbeam is a concentration spell that lasts a minute, but you can only... That says you can create a new line of radiance as your action on any turn until the spell ends.
Mm-hmm.
So I use my bonus action to cast it.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean I can use my action to create a new beam again in the same turn?
No.
Okay.
As it says, it has to be on subsequent turns.
It says you can create a new line on any turn. It never says in subsequent turns.
I'm saying on subsequent turns.
Okay. I'm fine with that. Then in that case, I will use my action and cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So the first one is a 25 to hit
At the white.
at white.
That'll hit.
All right. It takes 6 points of force damage.
Okay, it is still standing.
The second one, still at white, as a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. 7 points of force damage.
Okay. That
And,
does kill it. As you beam down on it with this Radiant Blast and then follow it up with a couple of Eldritch Blasties, it goes down.
Okay, and then I'll direct the third one at the green one with a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
With a whopping 3 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then I will say ask over telepathy. Can you guys get the last one? My dad's gonna be in trouble.
Anyone can respond.
I missed what it
Sure.
said, sorry.
Leave it to us.
I think we can handle it.
Will do.
That's enough for me. Then I will start moving towards the wall and trying to get enough height to fly over it.
There we
And
go.
that's my action, bonus action, and movement, so I am done.
Alright. You fly off that way after killing the white Abishai. The green one stands alone. After Cyrus... Oh, I can remove Red. He's definitely dead. Jebel.
Blight.
Blight.
Yeah.
Blight against the green one.
Oh, against Laramendus.
Oh, okay. Laramendus, roll your saving throw.
Okay. Am I within range? I thought Blight was pretty short range.
Alright. What's that, a con save?
Yeah.
Alright, that's a 20.
Oh, God's sake. So close.
Magic resistance.
It's great. I'm so excited for when I get to use it.
When are you ever going to get to use it, Mr. I counterspell anything pointed roughly in my direction?
I mean, that's an excellent question. And, you know, I don't know, but, like, it'll come up one day.
The day you run out of counterspells. It almost happened today.
143. $21 necrotic damage. That's the halved version. Halved amount.
Alright, 21 necrotic damage.
Boy, that would be even like more awesome on spells like that because I have advantage on saving throws against them and resistance to the damage.
Yeah.
Sweet. I love abjuration.
Yeah, it's far better than just magic resistance. It's magic resistance plus. Alright, so you blast this one. And anything else moving?
I think I'll move to the square just south of Yukikaze.
Here. Getting closer to it. Surprising. Alright, Yukikaze, you're up.
Yukikaze is gonna take Key, look at it real quick, say, "Don't worry, Key, I won't leave you behind." Drop it, and then go to grab Fang.
Alright. Grab the Silver Fang.
Alright.
Oop.
He finally picked up the fucking sword.
But he dropped his other sword.
I don't
Key
care about
is in
that
the
sword.
square you left. Silver Fang is in the square you take it from the pile of... it's sticking out of the ground, surrounded by a pile of ash that used to be the red Abishai.
Okay.
What do you do now? You still have your action. It didn't cost you your action to pick it up.
Strike him down with all your anger.
Strike me down in anger and I will become stronger than you can ever imagine.
Silver Fang. Can I even use the weapon without it being attuned?
Yeah, you can use it without it being attuned. It just doesn't have any bonuses. It's just
sword.
yeah, it's just a curved longsword. It's like a scimitar right now.
Would I just use my longsword stats if I was going to use it?
I would use scimitar stats, which would mean that it's D6 slashing, I believe.
D6? Okay, so it's a little less, alright.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same as the short sword you've been using.
Oh, would I just use Key's stats?
Yeah, you could use key stats for that.
Just slashing instead of piercing.
Instead of piercing.
Would it still count as magical?
You're not attuned.
If it's yeah, so if it's not attuned, it doesn't
But it
count.
is a magic weapon. I don't know. That's a weird.
Yeah, that's an odd.
For purposes of this, based on the name, it could just count as silvered, which would be effectively the same and not require attunement. But
I
don't
hear
know if
you.
It's actually meant as silver.
I hear you, but I wasn't going to count it as silver just because the name was more just so that I wasn't calling everything platinum. It is platinum.
Okay. I figured, but I thought I'd bring it up just in case.
No, it's a fair point. Thank you for bringing it up. I just it is weird because like it's not attuned, so it shouldn't deal magic damage yet. I think.
It's mostly up to you. I've seen some DMs will say that only some properties are allowed via attunement, but you can still use some properties without it.
The pluses, I think the pluses all come from attunement. So I think it's just basically a mundane scimitar until you attune it.
I want to do that. No, because that gives me +3. Well, I'd lose 2. 10 to 18. Alright, I think I'm just gonna swing with it.
Okay.
Sorry for making that longer than it need to be.
They were good questions.
First one is... Am I using all the same pluses as Key?
Isn't Key a +1? So this would be currently +0. So you just do +1 less than Key. So if Key's, a +10, you'd be at +9.
Fine. Okay. So that would be 21 to hit for the first hit.
Okay, against this guy, a 21 is going to hit. You drag the fang. This thing does, by the way, as you lift it up, it does appear to be, like, it looks like a tooth taken straight out of a dragon's mouth. You know, it's like 2 feet long, 2.5 feet long. The hilt is this, silvery platinum with some gold inlay, with a just a suggestion of a finger guard around the base of the tooth itself. The front edge is sharp, so it can slash, and you see on the two sides, you know, as it's not flat, it's oblong. So on the oblong sides, is this is a crest etched into the tooth itself that looks like Bahamut's symbol. So you know what it looks like. And you're going to drag this across the dragon, and you're just going to see sparks fly off of its scales as it seems to do nothing.
Well, it seems to do nothing, huh?
As you get to the end of the cut, you kind of notice that you, like, nick one of the scales. Like, everything else seemed, like, totally unfazed, but the end of the cut, you just see, like, a little chip off of one of the scales.
So I hit him, but I did no damage.
Not this time. But you feel something in the blade.
Okay. Well, I guess I will give it another try.
Okay. Roll to hit.
And it was 15.
A 15?
Yep.
A 15 will miss, and the green dragon rolls its shoulder back to avoid the blow. But as you swing, you almost feel like you almost feel like this connection between you and the sword. The grip feels less alien, like it almost is changing to be more to your hand. And you feel a pulsing in the shield. Like it recognizes the sword.
And then my third swing, since I missed, is a 26.
A 26 will hit.
So rolled good that time.
Yeah, as you swing, you actually do manage to get purchase. It will take half damage from this attack.
It'll be 8 slashing.
All right. So yeah, it's not much, but you do feel like a connection is growing between you and the sword as you use it in this dire situation. And that does happen. Bloody the creature. As it hisses.
That little bit of damage.
It was very close to bloodied.
Oh, jeez.
She hisses at you.
That will be the end of my turn. I'm not going anywhere.
Tiamat will burn you to ash.
Alright, after Yuki, it becomes Raiken's turn.
Yes, finally. Stupid green
Fuck her up.
fiend that looks like a dragon, so Raiken just went after it like a dragon.
Yeah.
Now he finally gets to attack it with advantage.
2 ones.
2 ones.
And he got a 29.
Okay, that'll hit.
That's not a 1.
It was an 8 and an 18, so there was a 1 in there. Just
Okay.
part of the
There was
18.
A1.
Acceptable.
All right. He will. Do I want to add anything to this? Oh, gotta go to spell slots. He will do another level 1. So that's gonna add 2 more. Plus
3
it's a
because the
fiend.
fiend.
Yep. I get to use all of my d8s.
Woo!
Not the greatest rolls. So, the first part is 8 points of non-magical silvered slashing.
Okay. Should know that this creature has resistance to non-magical weapons that aren't silvered.
That is why every single time I always told you made sure it was silvered.
I'm just
Why
making
make
sure to
things
let
up?
you know that it is counting, so you can feel good about it.
And then for radiant damage, it is 16.
Ooh. 16. Wait, I forgot what the first number was. 18? 8?
No, 8.
8. Okay. I'm looking, I'm like, wait, I missed something. Okay. Not bad. You have... It is beginning to be injured. It is now bloodied, obviously, and you are working it down.
Then I'll attack again. Ugh, that's rough. But he did get a 20.
That's rough, buddy. You do hit.
Okay. This time he's just gonna attack normally.
Okay.
Okay. That is 14 points of non-magical silvered slashing.
Okay, you're really starting to work it down now.
And 3 radiant.
Very nice. Yeah, this, you guys did really well in this fight. Much better once the blue dragon left and they didn't have their, big counter spell power. Or just being able to drop spells a lot, because 3 of them have the ability to cast spells.
That was helpful.
But only
And
2 of
also
them could
you-
counterspell and the blue one left.
And Yukikaze making his save on that green dragon's first spell.
Alright. Anything else, Raiken?
That is it.
Alright. This thing is going to... Whoops. This thing is going to take to the air.
You mean he's gonna try to take to the air?
No, I mean he's going to take to the air. Because he's not moving outside of your, attack range. And she's going to move over here, which she can do without provoking any opportunity attacks. Hey, Sam, what's the maximum range of your counterspell?
60 feet.
How convenient for her.
Indeed. Alright, now she's gonna try to keep moving. So, I suppose now you could try to make an opportunity attack.
Ah, that was your first mistake.
2 1s, 2 1s, 2 1s.
Crit.
I did get 2 1s on one of the rolls, so it was 11. However, I got a 29 again.
Okay, what's the damage?
Is it your day?
Oh wow, really shitty damage. I'm not doing any Divine Smite. 9 points of non-magical silvered slashing.
Okay.
And 1 point radiant. And but the good thing is she can no longer move.
It's true. Alright. but she got where she needed to before that. So she's going to begin casting a spell.
And is now out of my range.
She couldn't quite make it out of your range.
You also can't cast a spell, can you? Because you break a concentration.
No, that's not a thing in
Counterspell
5th
isn't
edition.
a concentration spell, so you can cast other spells while you're concentrating.
You just can't cast
As long
other
as it's not a
concentration spell.
Gotcha. Is she more than 60 feet away from me?
Well, I'm counterspelling at a
No.
4th level.
55 feet away from each of you.
Then I counterspell.
Okay. Both of you spend your counter spells.
Oh wait, no, you did it too.
I had said that I was doing that.
Both of you
I can't
spend
remember.
your spell
You
slots.
also said if backed out of it.
Both of you spend your spell slots.
Okay.
I counter a 13th level spell.
And
That's impressive.
Leah,
1d20
1d20 plus your intelligence modifier.
Okay. I'm casting it at a 5th level spell slot.
Yes, I know, you have to.
Yeah.
You still roll 1d20 plus your intelligence modifier.
Okay.
I thought it was casting modifier, not intelligence.
I get casting modifier because I get my proficiency because I'm an abjuration wizard.
Okay.
Normally it's just your it's yeah.
No, it is casting
Yeah,
ability.
no, I know what I misinterpreted what you said. It's plus your charisma.
Yeah, I said ability check using your spell casting ability.
Yeah. No, I did not properly hear what Derek had said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that include? No, it's just ability. Yeah.
It's
no.
just your charisma.
Yeah, just my charisma. Which is a 5, so that's 17.
Okay, so you successfully counter a 7th level spell.
Oh, God damn it!
And she's countered.
You had no chance of countering higher than
Double
13.
countered.
Were you trying to out-counter me?
Well, that was the only way her counter would mean anything.
It was a heat of the moment, okay? Don't mention it.
The heat of the moment.
I thought the goddamn it was because you didn't beat me, not because I didn't realize that was an in-character thing from you doing it at the same time.
Vendar, there's a green dragon-looking thing there that just flew over Raiken's head and got smacked in midair and then didn't cast a spell.
Yeah, I don't like the look of that thing. I'm glad they didn't cast the spell. I'm gonna shoot it.
Surrounded by 3 of your buddies.
Yeah. So I get my sneak attack if I hit. Well, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Oh, okay.
Much better. That's a 25 to hit.
Okay, that'll hit.
I rolled the first one and it was a 3.
Alright, what are you dealing?
Eight d6 plus 5.
Significant number of dice.
It is 34 again.
Okay.
34 lightning damage.
This thing is looking significantly worse for wear, as you see lightning arcing between it and the ground. You moving anywhere? Doing anything else? Checking out the lava with your face?
Now, I wouldn't be able to get past them without triggering opportunity attacks in the drow and shit, right?
That seems to be the case. They did attack you last time.
Alright, well, I'll move to diagonally, but southeast of Jebel.
Okay.
But 3 up and 1 left.
I think I got it right.
Yep.
Cool. Alright then. If you're done, then it is Laramenda's turn.
I realized I do have a cantrip that will likely do damage because I have necrotic damage. I'm going to cast a spell.
You're going to cast a spell. She does not counterspell you.
Okay. That is a 20.
20.
I am casting hand.
Chill touch.
That's the one.
Okay. 20
I'm
will.
casting mage hand.
A 20 will
I don't
hit
have that cantrip.
with chill touch.
I do sometimes regret not having mage hand.
It is a fun one.
If I could find another D8, that'd be lovely. Just like it exists there. I blame the cat. It was not actually on top of it, but like she was nearby. 16 points of necrotic damage.
Was that 16?
Yes, 1 and 6.
Wow, that's a significant amount of damage from you.
I rolled pretty well 5, 4, and 7. I just need to not use magic missile, I guess, because it was worse and used a 2nd level spell slot.
The blue translucent skeletal hand appears in the air and reaches forward, wrapping around the thick reptilian neck of the creature, and you see her struggling before hearing a resounding snap, and her head lolls for a moment before she falls to the ground on top of the white one. Sam, you
Nice.
killed it.
I didn't, though.
That's
I
what-
sent it back to
the
hell. I already
second.
did that to one of them. Also, this is the 2nd tick now.
Yup.
of
Okay.
We took care of them fast. Let's get after Rowan.
Leah, you it's your turn. Rowan.
When it falls, I'm going to telepath. I knew I should have sent instead.
Like the 2nd thing ever that you've killed.
It's not dead. It's just sent back to hell.
Yeah, you tell yourself that.
Leah, it is your turn.
Yes.
There are no more
Alright.
enemies here, but there is that one dragon way the hell over there. You can see it it seems to still be, like, hissing and blowing flame over the city.
So stopping these guys didn't remove that, but I didn't expect it to either.
I mean, it doesn't seem to be directing its flame at the buildings. It seems to be blowing flame randomly around itself.
Okay. It's too far away for me to do anything.
Okay.
And where is Rowan? Do I see him?
No, you do not. You
Since
look
it's
down
been,
and there are,
like-
you can see civilians and soldiers, well, all drow, scattered around the ground beneath, some looking up at the wall and pointing, others running scared from the, seeing the dragon attacking in the north. You see a lot of confusion, but you see neither the Blue Abishai nor Rowan.
That is a bit problematic. I'm trying to find something. Where? Okay. Wait, I cannot find it. Okay, well done. I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna keep scouting, and I will prepare an Eldritch Blast in case the blue one shows up.
Okay. With that, I will end the initiative. I will say that, as the green Abishai's body lay sprawled on the ground in a very unnatural pose, you will hear the last rattle of death as she kind of hisses and laughs at the nearby people and say,
You will need that sword. But you'll never see that drow again. I'll make certain of it. I'll send...
and then in all your minds you hear,
I'll send my regards from Avernus.
Only that last bit was telepathed.
yes,
right?
only the
Okay.
last bit was telepathed.
I'm gonna quickly pick up key, by the way.
Okay, you grab key. You now have 3 swords and a shield, which seems about right.
Yep, excessive. That's how we go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to follow where the blue Abishai.
I don't want to have to cast a 5th level sending. I'm about to, but I don't want to.
Did you ever use the sending stone that Cyrus
I
handed
did.
you?
I did.
Okay.
I used it for the purpose of like that had been around that bit, and I would have handed it back after sending. So Cyrus has that back in his possession.
Okay.
I'm typing you a sending to Rowan.
Okay.
Although I have my suspicions based on what Laramendus did not hear.
So Cyrus, are you still flying off toward your father?
Yep, as fast as I can go. I would cast a mirror image along the way. And probably activate my fire resistance. That would make sense.
Takes you quite a while to get there.
How long to get within 240 feet?
More than 6 turns.
Well, at some point I think my Eldritch Blast will run out.
And I get within that range, I would start firing Eldritch Blast at the thing as I fly towards it.
You're going, to start shooting attacks once you get in range.
I mean, it's a red dragon, correct?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose Doral might know something that I don't, so I would say, I'm within range. Do you want me to fire?
No! No! The effect is worn off. Renarl's himself again. Did good.
In that case, I would just keep flying towards him to try and find out what's going on. Probably asking questions along the way, but I'm not sure if we still have time for that tonight.
You're right. It is 10:30. We ended at exactly the right time.
Yeah. Surprisingly enough.
Man, we kicked the shit out of those things.
I am impressed. I think it would have been worse if they'd had the blue dragon, but it was more important what the blue dragon was doing, so that was a sacrifice they made. Okay.
Yeah, and the black dragon was also, dismissed early on.
So as you
to get rid of.
As you continue,
we focused the red dragon down real quick.
No, it was a good thing that people had questioned Doral about it. Because he knew what was going on and figured he would need to just try and mitigate the damage that Renarl could do to the city while you took out the Red Abishai.
Although if it wasn't for Laramundus's banishment, Leah's maneuver to keep him from losing concentration, and Raiken's silvered axe, I think we would have been toast.
That dimension door was just beautiful.
And that crit from Raiken, that was some damn good damage.
Alright, I'm gonna step away to go grab food.
Before you do,
before you do.
Oh yeah.
I did ask people to stick around a little bit.
Okay, do you want this? I can end the recording if you don't want to
end the stream, please.
Okay, let me, Alright, so, as you approach, you do see the gold dragon disappear, and just the red dragon seems to be, standing there talking. We will come back next time to figure out what you all do, as you are now stood among all of these, drow, who no longer have the dragons that seem to be cowing them. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week. Or no, we won't see you next week. We have next week off because Cyrus is out of town.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
Week after next. Alright. Bye-bye!
Bye!
Good night.